What in the world? Don't ask me what's going on because I do not know. Now let's see if it focuses. Okay, it's getting better. Welcome on board, mateys. Sorry for being late. At last second, all of a sudden I realized, wait, I got to turn this off, turn that off, and then I had to reboot. Sonia's here, Diane's here, Carl's here, Tina, welcome aboard. Kobe's here. Kobe, are you going live tonight, or what's going on at 7 p.m. when I go off Eastern? There you go. Very good, Carl. Nancy Drew is here. Welcome aboard. I did, but that was for dinner. Driving RN. Driving round. There's Naj. Welcome aboard. Long time. And Kyle's here. Welcome aboard. Permission granted, Naj. Let me see here. Did you message me, Kobe, and I missed it? I probably did. Don't worry, Tina. Or I didn't do it to worry you. I just had to reboot. Okay. Where is Kobe? Bear with me. Or not. Sometimes I get a little frustrated with Facebook. It's Jamie Lawson's birthday. Okay. Timmy Boy's birthday. What the heck? Mom, what the heck? Okay. Facebook is trying to do a collage of my recent photographs. I didn't ask for that. Boy, that driveway. Sonia, that's amazing. Wow. It's like herringbone almost. Why are the messages not coming up? There. Knocking out deliveries. Okay. Finish the treasure hunting video. Awesome. After me at 7. Okay, cool. 26 minutes. All right, we will raid you, Kobe. Black Friday is already launched at Walmart. Well, all right, Kobe, make some money. Just be safe out there, because believe me, most of the time, 95 north of Walmart isn't so bad. But you get downtown in Havasu City, and it can get a little crazy. Some of those people, I swear to God, they're tourists. Jim's here. Nice driveway, Jim. It is herringbone. They finished it today. It looks really nice, Sonia. So, is each one of those blocks a separate block, or how do they do that? It really, seriously, it looks nice. I have never seen a driveway that looked like that. There's a driveway on the thumbnail, kind of. I've seen many more driveways that look more like that. Carl says he doesn't have to decorate. Aw. I got some decorating ideas earlier tonight. I'll keep it a surprise. I've got some storage issues for a couple items that are for the bus, but all of a sudden it dawned on me I might have a dual purpose, or even maybe a triple purpose for a couple of the items. That's always good when you're in a motorhome or an RV or van even. If you can find how to have more than one use for the same thing, that's a plus. Everybody saying hi to everybody. Excuse me. A little frog in my throat. Ugh. Stupid little frog. Ribbit, ribbit. Yeah, I still haven't figured out how to uninstall that damn thing. I know there's a way to do it. I've done it before. I just haven't figured out how I did it before. I know I can Google Android how to remove an app. Maybe I will, but when it's not irritating me, it's not irritating me, and I don't think of it until it irritates me again. By that time, I'm doing something else. Ken and Debbie did stamped concrete. Huh. I never heard of stamped concrete, although I get the idea. I knew it was on Facebook. You guys probably seen it. Guy had just finished pouring concrete and getting it all smoothed out on a new sidewalk. And a big tortoise decided to walk lengthwise. And it showed a picture of the tortoise walking on the concrete. And he decided he might just keep it that way, just for the novelty. I would have kept it that way. We did a driveway pour in Greenville, Michigan. We didn't, but I was there when the concrete got poured. Me and Tom were putting siding on the house. And the concrete guys are out there pouring the driveway, and they got it all done, looking great. And all of a sudden, a deer ran across it. And the owner says, leave it. So it's still there. Deer prints in the concrete at the beginning of his driveway. Ray is here. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I know. I tried pressing on the app. Nothing happens. I held it down. Nothing happens. Need Advil. All right. I had a little issue with my back yesterday and the day before. Now today, I haven't felt any aches in my back today. But I'm wondering, I'm using this padded chair. It's an office chair, if you will. And I don't really sit back in it because I got to reach the keyboard. And so I'm sitting up, not using the back support. That might be the reason. Now, when I'm in the bus, sorry about it was the sausage gravy. It's got to be what it is. Maybe I'll get the hiccups like Susie. Carol Walters, welcome aboard. Anyway, now I'm looking at what Sonia wrote. In the bus, I have elevated desk, and then I have a bar stool. It's my favorite bar stool. I've owned it for probably 20 years. it's falling apart, but it's still comfortable. I really like it. It's got good back support, and and I got a place to put my feet, on the footrest of the bottom of the stool. I mean, it just works out perfect. So, yeah, maybe I better get my butt moved back into the bus. Diane, can you show me? Okay. Justin and Christina, awesome. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Let me scroll up a minute and see what I missed. I'm doing it wrong. Okay. Oh, okay. So we got our Sandys. I'm sitting there going, how's Diane Phoenix going to help me fix my app? I know too many Dianes, I guess. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh. Ray is here. Welcome aboard, Linda Barker. Oh, goodness. Oh. And it's good to see you, Carol. Been a while since we've seen you. All right, I am caught up, more or less. Oh, that's cool. They did a little bit of excavating. You finished decorating? Did you decorate the inside of the van for Halloween? Thanksgiving? No, Christmas. I did a tiny bit of Christmas decorations. Nothing to write home yet. Yeah, I know. I'm a goofball. You're right, Tina. Okay, just to let you know, Diane told me yesterday, all you got to do is hold the icon down and it'll pop up where you can uninstall it or whatever. So she took the phone from me and she pushed the icon. Nothing happened. My phone is haunted. Is it more or less? Ah, well, that's good. Then your garage won't get flooded. Slept like junk for 3 nights. Yeah, it's really important. The what I found, everybody thinks, oh, what a nice, soft, fluffy mattress. Not for me. I need something that's kind of firm, not hard as a board, but I guess semi-firm is what they would call it. And this mattress here in the guest room is perfect. The mattress that I have in the bus, it's all right, but it could be a little firmer, and I'd be more happy. There's Tommy. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I might have to. There is a Verizon in town here. But I should be able to look it up. There's got to be more than one way, one would think. Steve is here. Welcome aboard. And Ed is here. Awesome. You're in Windsor instead of Montreal. Down through Vermont. Passing through Kentucky. All right. What week are you leaving? We can do that, Tommy. And I know you're down south here somewhere. Are you in Virginia, West Virginia? I say here somewhere. You could be 12 hours away and still be in the general part of the country. Yeah, Tina's in Tennessee now. That's cool. She's still a ways away from where I'm at, but hey, cool. Ed says, I wouldn't advise coming to the UK if you listen to the news. Uh-oh, what's happening in the UK? I mean, I'm lucky to keep up with the local news. So I don't certainly don't know what's happening in the UK. I got kind of freaked out yesterday, though. My friends were gone shopping in town, and I'm here with the dogs. Um, I was working, and all of a sudden the house is shaking, and I'm hearing helicopters. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I went outside, and I saw 6 military helicopters. I mean, just treetop, and they were going pretty doggone fast to the south. I'm like, what's going on? I'm looking, I'm Googling, why are the helicopters flying? Nothing. And then there was 6 more that came right after the 6 that I saw. And then I didn't get to see the next group. I don't know if there was another 6 or could have been only 2, but they're loud, especially when they're that low. And the dogs didn't like it. But anyways, I asked my friends, what was going on. They said, oh, there's an air base over such and so. So they're just going home. Oh, okay. I thought maybe they're going to Venezuela. And he said, no, it's a National Guard. Yeah, the black helicopters. No, these were Army green. Ice. You never know. Maybe they were getting ready for hunting season. I think firearms started today. But around here, firearms started year round. Storm Claudia almost destroyed South Wales. Seriously. Wow. Ed, did you hear the one where the guy's in the bar and, he's having a couple drinks, and across the way from him was some rather hefty, to put it mildly, ladies. And they're yakking away to each other, and he's kind of listening a little bit, and then eventually he goes over there to them and says, excuse me, are you ladies from across the water? And they said, yeah, we're how do you say that? He said, are you from England? And they said, no, we are from Wales. And he said, okay, that's cool. I don't think I'm telling it right. Anyways, he had another drink, and they're still talking. And he just noticing the accent, but he says, well, where are you Wales from? He said that's the last thing he remembered. I know I didn't tell it right. Pastor Mike is here, also known as Timmy. From across the pond, yes. If you open a browser and go to adsexchange.com, you can see all the aircraft. I'm going to do that. Not right this moment. We're going to write that down, Steve. ADSB Exchange. ADSB Exchange.com. .com. Cool. Oh, I'm very sorry. Excuse me. Oh, it's got to be the equals butt beating out. Nate's here. Welcome aboard, Nate. Yes, I've heard some crazy jokes the last few days. Timmy says, okay. I got it written down. Hopefully I'll manage to watch you tomorrow, Nate. And Paula. I enjoyed it last weekend, so I'm hoping to catch you again tomorrow. Depends on the weather. If it was as nice tomorrow as it was today, I'll be outside most of it trying to get a few more things done inside the bus. By the way, everyone, the brakes had checked out today. The power steering's done. Everything's done under the hood. One more thing to do, and that's to remove the left front tire and remove a brake pad. It's not in the right place. It's a junk brake pad, and it got wedged in between the stone guard and the wheel. It was to keep the wheel from turning when the front brakes were being replaced, and somehow got left in there. I'm not drinking. Oh, you're talking about the belching? Yeah. It's from the Coca-Cola, I'm sure. I can feel it down in my gut. So the weather changes are getting to you, Diane? Well, you know, with all the surgeries and shit that you've gone through, I can say where the weather would affect you. I sometimes, my feet will, it's not all done. It's just the front tire. That if I have to, I'll do that myself as well. Well, I was hoping the mechanic would come around and together it would be a whole lot easier to do that tire. And then I want to just get his advice on the diesel heater. Basically, the only thing I'm concerned with is drilling into the fuel tank. Sprinkles and ironwood. I did notice on the weather report this morning that California's getting some weather. So it's coming into Arizona, I'm sure. Didn't I hear they were getting ready for mudslides again? So now what? Facebook is not Facebook. Okay, Pastor Mike. Watching for $2,500 to win for the race. Oh, cool. A race going on tonight. Titanium alloy spine and one hip.
Start with that series first career win.
And he's top of the board. Jody Knowles. So he and Dustin Smith there. Doom Buggy Dustin Smith in that 22. He's second quick.
Okay, I'll watch that later. Race in Louisiana. There's Barefoot Blue Wave. Howdy, Bob. Good to see you, man. How are you and Debbie doing? Low pressure light came on. Check the pressure. Still have to drive for another 10 minutes. Ooh. Well, I hope it's not terribly low. I mean, whatever the parameters are, I'm sure you're not going flat. You would have had the light come on way long time ago. So you'll make it. You know, I got a compass. You know, old men like me need a compass. Now, I've always wanted one of those compasses that you put on the dashboard. It's a bubble. I mean, it's not electronic. It's an actual bubble compass. like you'd always see back in the 60s and the 70s on the dashboard of a big old Oldsmobile or a Cadillac or a Buick heading south on I-75 to Florida with their blinker on in the left-hand lane for miles. They always had a compass. Well, I got one of those. And I got it on the dashboard of the bus, and it's not reading correctly. So I got the instructions out, and I'm reading all through it, and I've done the so-called adjustments that it says you can do. So the only other thing that can be is magnetic interference. Where is that coming from? I don't get it. Well, I think we had a brush with Claudia, and now it's over by you. And a dancing hula girl, you're correct. I had two, but I only have one now. The hula holly went out the window somewhere between here and Nashville. Good one, Diane. And a bobblehead puppy in the back. Those are cute. My cousin, he had a big old Pontiac Bonneville, and he had two grass skirt hula girls in the back window. They were kind of bobbly. Oh, excuse me. That was impolite as hell. Oh. But I feel better. Claudia's destroying you. Man. I'm going to have to look that up. Pacemaker? I hadn't thought of that. Maybe I'm going to have somebody else take a look. So I suppose I've got a magnetic field around the heart. It's very possible. No, I did not mount it with a magnet. Come to think of it, though, there is a magnet in the vicinity. There's two of them, as a matter of fact. I will check that out. Thank you. I hadn't thought of that. I was thinking the radio. I had a radio playing. I'm thinking, how's that going to affect the compass? You know? I mean, I suppose it could. And it's not just a radio. It's one of those C crane radios. You can crank it, or you can run it on solar power or battery power or plug it in. There's several ways. Gosh, I'm gone. It's almost the hiccups. Ivan, welcome aboard. I went through Portugal. So that's basically across the Atlantic. I bet we didn't have any effect over here. That would probably sprung up around Cape Horn, I'm guessing. Okay, what have I missed? We're praying for you, Ed. A ship's compass. It's actually in the instructions. It says it's for the ship. Yes, I really did want the brass ship's compass and all that, but they're pretty pricey. Now this one's like $20, made out of plastic, but it is a liquid compass. So Bob, what are you doing? Anything exciting? Don't know if I'm going to make it to St. Augustine this winter or not. Hopefully I'm caught up. My radio isn't the problem, indigestion. I can fix it. Dun, 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 dun. This works. Going to Mount Rushmore. That's so cool. I'm hoping to get there someday. I don't know when, but I do want to go. It's on my bucket list. I think in the spring, hopefully, we're going to do Grand Canyon. That's definitely on the bucket list. If everyone would please pray, what is the issue, and let him do what he wants to do in Jesus' name. Correct. Thank you, Mike. James Cattonese, welcome aboard. Oh, I know what we were supposed to do. We did it digitally the other day. Oh, you did the National Grand Tetons in 2024. That's another place I'd like to see. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear James. Happy birthday to you. And many more. There, now we made it official. Praying from Monmouth. I'm not saying that right. Monmouth, I think is how you say it. You're welcome, James. It's always good to be able to celebrate another trip around the sun. There, Steve's got some candles on cakes for you. Goodness gracious, this time is just zip. It's going by real fast. So, what's in the works this week? Well, gee, I don't know. I've got my laundry done. I'm going to play with the compass. Now, I got a few things to do, especially on the inside. I want to run the gas line for the stove, get that done. Then I got to run the fuel line for the diesel heater. Those are two things I'd like to get done before I actually start rolling down the road. Other things, running the electrical and doing finishing touches on a few things like the cabinets in the back and just making room and organizing. That's pretty much where it's at right now. It's a mess, but it won't stay a mess very long. But those are things that can wait for any time. But I don't want to wait to get the stove running, get some propane, get that actually usable. And I would love to have the diesel heater usable. Those two items are higher priority on my list. I don't think I'll be going to Virginia this year, Tommy, but you never know. It could happen. Right now, the compass is kind of pointing south from Tennessee, but it might point more west. That's what it kind of feels like it's going to happen, but it could also point more to the southeast, because I was earlier thinking about Georgia, and South Carolina and Florida. We'll see. Still up in the air. West Edmonton Mall in Alberta and Vancouver. Bucket list. Cool. Very cool. I know, I think Izzy Straightheart, I think she's been every summer going to Vancouver. I don't know if she's going to the island, though. But she's typically, I think, in Montreal in the wintertime. She travels by train. They just jumped on the couch over the race, so that's cool. Who's winning? The diesel heater does put out quite a bit of heat. You can ask Tina; she's got one. I haven't been in her van when it's been running, but she's liking it. I think I'll like mine too. I got it figured out where I want it to sit, and then if I need to, I can get extra the ductwork, and aim the heat whichever way I want it at the time. Like dining room in the morning and perhaps bedroom area at night. What? 36 degrees and snow? Horrible. All right, Ed. Thank you for coming by. Oh, I forgot. It's Saturday night. Hey there.
Hey, hon, how many we got with us today?
Only 18.
Oh, well, nice.
But some people we haven't seen in a while, like Justin and Christina are here. Steve is here. Tina's here.
Nice.
Yeah, the usual group.
Hello, everybody. This is Holly by Golly with your laugh report. And boo boo be doop, I got some jokes for you. My Aunt Selma, she wasn't a very good driver. One day, my Uncle Arnold came home from work and he found a car in the kitchen. So he asked her how he got there. And she said, "Oh, that was easy. You go in and you take a left at the living room."
Nodge says hi. Tommy's saying hi.
Hi.
Oh, and Ray. Ray is saying hi. Everybody's saying
Hey,
hi.
Ray. Tommy Ray. Hey.
Timmy's racing, I think, right now.
Oh.
No, I'm
He's
talking.
racing?
Yeah, I believe so.
Why is that?
Because he loves to race. He's a dirt track guy
Oh, I see.
out in Louisiana.
Oh,
And
nice.
you already got Nodge laughing his ass off.
Huh?
You got Nodge laughing. She likes your jokes.
Nudge?
Nodge, N-A-J, Nodge.
Oh, okay. Nudge.
Nodge. It's a long A, Nodge.
Nudge. Okay.
Wait, no, that'd be a short A. Okay. Who knows?
I was thinking nudge, like nudge the person next to you.
Oh, no.
It's Nudge. Okay. Nice to see you in with us. Hey, this man and his wife split up. He left her for another woman, but he'd come there, still go there and get his mail, And one day, he found his ex's alumnus letter and questionnaire, that came in. And he took it and he filled it out as if he were her. And where it asked what she was up to these days, he wrote that she is working on finding husband number 3 by going to the bars and nightclubs to find an even richer husband, like she had done for her previous 2 marriages. Anyway, You know,
I believe that,
they
Jim.
put. Here's some news for you. They put Proposition G on the ballot, and it passed. Proposition G was to prevent paramedics from giving roadside enemas without prior court approval.
Oh, jeez.
It passed. What do you call a Yugo with 10,000 miles on it?
To the oil change place?
An overachiever.
Oh, okay.
Overachiever. You know, it is Donald Duck's 70th birthday today. And looking at his picture, he had varicose beak and an unfitting tail toupee. He has announced that he wants to get a sex change. He wants to get changed into a swan.
Into a swan.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. But okay. There's Dennis. Welcome aboard.
I got my dog fixed. He's a cat now. He used to be a Great Dane. Now he goes around the neighborhood scaring the crap out of all the neighborhood dogs and cats alike. You know, when Howard Hughes died, he wheeled the Spruce Goose to the LA Harbor Patrol. It was a boat, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, but they didn't want it, so they put it up for sale. And only one person made an offer on it. When he was asked what he wanted it for, he replied, so he could feed 600 dinner guests. They laughed at him and asked what 600 people would eat on that decrepit boat. And he replied, not people, but beavers.
Okay.
Oh, here's some more news.
The flying boat.
It is the 810th anniversary of Genghis Khan's death. So in honor of that, let's all go out, rape, pillage, and holler tonight.
Okay. Sounds good. Actually, you know, I haven't done any pillaging in at least a week.
You know, in only a few months, we'll be back with Passover and Easter again. I know, you know, and I know it's kind of early, but, and you know, that means that the Lord's coming back. And to me, it also means to me that he's another year older. So I have some getting older jokes for you once again, okay?
Okay, hang on a second. Dennis, the bus is done except for getting that brake shoe out. But I finished up the power steering booster today, and I test drove the bus. Everything's great. Okay, go ahead, Holly.
Okay. You know you're getting older when some of you dream of 3-tier cakes. Others make it a reality.
Cute.
You know, Grandma was at the party for her 80th birthday, but she must be getting senile or something because she only stayed for 80 seconds. It was her 80th birthday after all, you know.
Okay, all right.
You know, you're getting older when, you know, my grandpa walked into a bar. That's because somebody left the door open. You know, here's what you could use. Your grandma's so old, she went to an antique store and they ended up putting a price tag on her. You know you're getting old when you use valet parking to avoid losing your car.
Yeah.
You know you're getting old when everything hurts and what doesn't hurt doesn't work. You know you're getting old when the gleam in your eyes is from the sun hitting your bifocals. You know you're getting old when your little black book contains only names that end in MD.
Yeah.
You know you're getting old when your children begin to look middle-aged. You know you're getting old when you finally reach the top of the ladder and find out it's leaning on the wrong wall.
Yeah.
You know you're getting old when you look forward to a dull evening.
You know, you told these last week.
Did I really?
Yes. Okay, I got one for you. The guy gets his tent all set up, and he's got, he's getting ready to call it a night. And you know how it is in the summertime, especially if you're near water in the Upper Peninsula. All of a sudden, the entire outside of his tent is covered with mosquitoes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And he thought to himself, this is one of the few times in his life that he decided he would turn down getting sucked by multiple females.
You know you're getting old when your memory is shorter and your complaining lasts longer. That's me. My memory is shorter today.
Jim Foster had a good one just now. He says, you're getting old when you're telling the same jokes you told last week.
That's what I just said, the memory thing.
Yeah.
There were two men sitting at a table, and then all of a sudden, one of them sneezed. He said, "Oh, sneeze, gratification." What a carnubial experience. Then the other man said, "You mean it was like you in marriage, a marriage type relative?" When they live with you and have bodily communications blossoms, and the man who sneezed said, "Yes."
That's a good one, Steve. I got to tell you this one, Holly. He says, I didn't believe orthopedic shoes could help, but here I am, standing corrected.
Standing corrected.
Yes.
Cool. Anyway, that's all that I happen to have for you this week, guys. But I will have more next week. I'll be down in Detroit at Sandy and Jim's house.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll be in Washington Heights near Detroit. And be spending Thanksgiving with them. So I'll be doing my jokes from their house.
Okay, well then have Sandy and James and his brother chime in.
Yeah, well, yeah, they said they might end up having some jokes too.
Awesome. That'd be great. More than welcome. Okay. Well, thank you, Holly.
Well, you're welcome. And by the way, this is Holly by Golly with your laugh report. And boop boop be doop. I hope I gave some laughs to you. By the way, I love you all. Come back next week, and I love you. Peace out.
Oh, here's one last one from Steve, Holly.
Okay.
He says, I'm on a whiskey diet. I've lost 3 days already.
That's cute.
All right. Well, good night.
I haven't drank for at least 2 days.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, just sitting at home and not drinking.
That's terrific. That's terrific.
Well, do it.
Now work on quitting smoking and you'll be great.
Shut up. Shut up, you.
Okay.
You know it don't happen when you tell me what to do.
Yeah, I know.
Just the same as I tell you, it ain't gonna happen.
It's just a suggestion. It's not a demand.
Yeah. I know you do it suggestively, this like I do it with you. It's the only way we can get each other to do anything.
That's true.
I will talk to you later.
All right. Have a good night.
Love you all. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, Holly.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, I'm glad she's getting to go to Detroit for Thanksgiving. That's cool. I bet there'll be some real euchre playing going on at Sandy and James. She does have some good ones, Timmy. Then some of them are like, what? She's reading them, and then she gets lost where she's reading. It's silly. Yeah,
Boy, I am being forgetful.
yeah.
It won't be this weekend. It'll be next week.
Okay.
The following weekend.
That makes better sense.
Yeah, because Thanksgiving ain't for a week and 5 days.
Yeah,
6 days.
right.
Yeah.
I think it's 12 days away, something like that.
Yeah.
And it's
Whatever.
confusing because it's on the numbers on the calendar, it's like 2 days difference than it usually is. I don't know. It just is.
Well, that's because it's a Thursday.
Right.
That's just how the calendar started out for the month, you know.
The last I checked, Christmas is still on the 25th.
Yeah, no matter what day it is.
Right. Okay. Talk to you later.
All right, love you guys. Thought I'd see. I'm getting older. I got that sometimes. Sometimes I remember, and sometimes I don't.
Oh. Well, you
I'll
know,
talk to you later.
I was diagnosed with Dunlap disease.
Oh yeah, your belly done left over your belt.
That's correct.
I'm the one that told you that joke, Jack.
Okay. That's an old one, anyways. All right.
I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Love you, bye.
Yeah, take care. Bye. Okay, Roy, we are 6 minutes away from rating Kobe. I'm not sure if he's doing a premiere, if he's just going live. I don't actually recall. You had to put your foot down. Good one, Steve. I like that. That's cute. You know, we used to, well, I know, I'm sure it's still true. I would imagine that that person in Georgia's probably got a whole lawn full of pink flamingos now, even if they are plastic. You know, the joke is if you see somebody's yard that's completely full of the pink plastic flamingos, they won the lottery. You want clues, Nancy? Oh, let's see. What do we got? We got the thumbnail. We've got Solo Nomad. There's music involved. What other kind of clues got to give you? Oh, he does too know how to live stream. It's simple, easy. There's William Brody. Welcome aboard. It's male, Sonia. Yep. That's one of my favorite ones, Steve. I've told that one many times. That's one of my favorite ones. Melonomatic. That is not a bad guess. Solo, male. And music. That's a really good guess. It's not him, but it's a very, very good guess. That's a very good guess too, Tommy. I saw he posted a video a couple days ago, but I didn't get to watch it yet. And now Steve has made another very good, well, it's actually more than a guess. Steve is correct. We're talking about Brian from Vintage Van Life. And that scene that's on the thumbnail, that is one of the roads on the east side of Snyder Hill. over there closer to Tucson. It was where I was going to camp last year and kind of talked myself out of it. In fact, I think you kind of advised me it wasn't that great of an area. And even Brian, on his video that I watched, you know, it wasn't the people so much as it was that whoever had been there before had left real messes. Like lots and lots and lots of broken glass. And so, yeah, Linda, it is Vintage Van Life, Brian, but Steve already beat you out on that one. Like he says, 1 second. So we don't have enough time to do Steve's ticket, but we're going to do that probably Tuesday. For Tuesday night, humor night. We'll do that first thing. I'll mark that down. Congratulations, Steve. Oh, by the way, you can thank Linda for sponsoring tonight's show. Because Timmy won, what was it, Wednesday night? Whatever. And so then he gave it to Linda. So, yeah. I think I'm correct on that. Let me double check. Make sure I'm not misspeaking myself. Yeah, Linda's the sponsor for tonight. So thank you, Linda, and congratulations, Steve. We'll scratch this one off for you on Tuesday. We are 1 minute away. Could somebody put up the link to Kobe's there? Thank you, Linda. Thank you much. You got it. Oh. Come on, Pepto-Bismol, work. All right. We will see you over at Kobe's. Thank you for coming aboard. In the meanwhile, my goodness, fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless.